And we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode where Heartbreak Feels Good. This time for That Indescribable Feeling, our second episode of our new awards season series. And this time we're joined by Arjun
Hello,
to
glad to
talk.
be here.
Hello. Yeah. We're to talk a little about TIFF, his experience there, a recap of all the premieres and stuff. And also joined by my co-host, Evan.
Yeah, I can't wait. A lot of interesting developments since our last time we did Oscar predictions, and I can't wait to talk about TIFF. One of those rare times to be lucky to be a Canadian.
Yeah,
I wish not rare. I mean, U.S. is a shithole right now, but
sorry.
but yeah, I'd always wanted to go to TIFF, but never time, especially this time of the year.
Yeah, it's busy.
Yep. So what's first up for TIFF? What we can talk about first?
Let me bring up Arjun's Letterboxd because he saw
the letterbox.
I saw like close to 20, I think.
Geez.
No, that's probably not right.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
So,
everything from the swimmers to bios. Oh, Josh, you got it perfect. Okay. Oh, I saw a lot. Wow.
Swimmers was opening night, right?
Swimmers was opening night.
Unconventional.
Swimmers was, I quote, the first film that made TIFF president and CEO Cameron Bailey cry in 20 years. I liked it a lot. It was very moving. The sound design was really good. The story was really emotional. It was shot very nicely. It's for the, let me do a little bio of this. The Swimmers follows two Syrian refugees. It's a true story and how they become Olympic swimmers. And it's not very by the numbers as a biopic. It does a lot. It focuses a lot on the refugee experience and the swimming aspect, like the sport, like, the cliche sports aspect of it is it's not prominent at all. But when it is there, it's not used as like, it's a very cathartic subplot, I should say. And so, yeah, The Swimmers is very moving. The Woman King. Woman King is very good.
Woman That's King out now.
Yeah.
Did that premiere at TIFF?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
It had the biggest and best audience reaction. I think it even surpassed Endgame. Wow. For me personally, just like the claps and the cheers that like some moments in the third act we're getting were insane because it's a very action-packed movie, but it's also got very good emotional core. It's just very, very good. I
still need to see it. I'm not trying to see it.
It's quite good.
It's really good. My dad texted me after seeing it just last weekend. He said it's his favorite movie of the year. He beat out Top Gun for my dad. That's high praise.
I love that.
Over Top Gun. Wow.
I know, not for me. It couldn't be me. But I loved Woman King. I thought it was really good, especially what's her name? Pseudo Mbidu. Main character there. She was great. Viola Davis is great, and especially is Lashana Lynch. Like she stole every scene in that movie.
Yeah,
loved her.
MVP, and I like seeing Boyega in a more comedic role. I like they play with his comedy a little bit in the sequel trilogy, but he's really given some great moments in Woman King as well.
Yeah, he has some good comedic chops here. What makes the movie so good is that it's just not like a action-packed epic film. There's a lot of great character moments for her.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I love the character moments between her and Viola. They have some fantastic scenes, especially that ending, really touching.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is the one that we talked about maybe in our last episode, Josh. We're like,
you
could slide in there for that top 10 best picture. It could slide in.
I think it. We'll get to a prediction
later.
But I think it's possible.
It's a tease.
It has the box office. So.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Emily.
What's next?
Oh boy.
2 stars. So you liked it.
If you're an Emily Bronte fan, you will not like this movie. I have personally, there's a bunch of people I was talking to that didn't like it. I personally did not. I haven't read any Emily Bronte. I'm a bit of a fraud.
Is she an author?
Yeah,
she's a writer, right? Yeah.
Yeah, apparently they very like it's not about her life. Like a lot of people said you could take out the name Emily Bronte and it would actually be a better movie, which is a little bit weird. I found it a bit.
Is it a biopic?
Yeah, I found it. It's like a biopic, but like very loosely a biopic. I found it very bland. I felt it dragged a lot, but Emma Mackey is very, very good. And what's the name of the guy who's in it? Oliver Jackson Cohen. Is that his name?
Oh, from
yeah, he's there.
I've never heard of this movie.
Yeah, it was packed house though, which was really crazy. But
he
yeah,
needs to be in more. Like he's only been in really like Invisible Man outside of Flanagan.
yeah,
So.
he's pretty good in this movie. I just like a lot of the acting is very good. Finn Whitehead, I think his name is really good. Probably brings a lot of just like energy to a very slow and dull script. But yeah, let's see what's next. Oh, what's love got to do with it? I really enjoyed this. This is family comedy. No, I'm not sure how to describe it. It's got aspects of romantic comedy, aspects of family comedy. It's Lily James plays a documentarian, and she sets out to make her next film about
Always
her.
interested in Lily James.
Me too.
Yeah.
Love me some Lily
Yeah,
James.
Lily James is great. So this she plays a documentarian in this film, and she makes a documentary about her next door neighbor and her best friend, who decides it's a Pakistani family, and they decide the son decides that he's going to have an arranged marriage, and
I wonder what happens there. It's like, oh, I don't like my
raises,
wife, but then Lily James comes in.
it
Oh, is
raises
it
a lot
it's
of.
a remake of like older movie?
Oh,
Is it? I don't think it. No, I don't think so. If it is, it's like very different.
1993.
Oh, really?
I did. Oh, it's a Teeny Turner.
Oh no, yeah, that's
probably different. Probably different.
It's 100% different. I'm guessing because it's very unique. It plays a lot with like diaspora and like cultural differences. Like it's like being a Pakistani family from the UK, apropos to like a Pakistani family in Pakistan, which is really cool. And it's very funny. Emma Thompson is very funny in it. The whole cast is very funny. It's directed quite well. It moves really well. The pace is really good. It's very funny. I wasn't a huge fan of the ending, but it was a very enjoyable experience overall. And what's next? Oh, Causeway. Causeway. When I was going into
I'm interested in this one.
Yeah, I didn't know much about it. I thought it'd be very bleak. Oh, she's coming back from the military. It's gonna be very bleak. I think I know what this is. It's A24. I can get a picture in my head. And then I watched it. I'm like, oh, this is not at all what I expected. It's very chill. It's very understated. It's very nice.
That's what I've heard. That like I've had Jennifer Lawrence on my predictions, and like reviews start coming out.
No,
and people say that they're very understated. And like, yeah, I'm gonna take that off.
Yeah, she's very good in it. She's very, very good. I just don't think it's gonna play well with the Academy.
Which is weird. I think like a couple years ago, Jennifer Lawrence gets nominated in everything. Remember, she was nominated for Joy out of nowhere. So.
Yeah, I've heard like big hype for Brian Tyree Henry. Though.
He's very good. He's very good. If he could get supporting, that would be great. But I don't think he will. Yeah, that was a really, really great surprise. I'd say it worked really well for me.
This movie was like we heard about this movie first years ago as like Red, White, and Water.
Is that what it was called?
Yeah, that was his old title.
Huh.
And just had doing reshoots, and pandemic happened, and
yeah, there's like 5 cast members in it. It's very, very indie, which is honestly kind of nice for Jennifer Lawrence being in because like what was her last movie? Don't Look Up, right? And it's been before that like X-Men, Hunger Games, and then like David O. Russell stuff. So it's really nice for her to go back to like something cool, something chill that she can just really flex why she is one of the best working today. And what's after that? Aristotle and Dante.
What is this?
To my knowledge, no, it's a adaptation of a YA novel. I think it's about 2 Mexican American teenagers and their lives growing up in Texas in the 1980s, and I thought it was pretty cute. The central romance is pretty good between the 2 boys, and it like develops really well. I don't really have too much to say about that because apparently it's a book already, and it's a very successful book from what I know.
Who's in it? Is it like an indie, like smaller thing, or
smaller thing? But Ava Longoria is in it. What's his name? Eugenio Derbez is in it, and I think he produced it as well.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now Carmen, I've heard
gosh.
a bit about how like a bit hype because I know Nicholas Britell is doing the story.
Yeah, Nicholas Britell's great. Carmen, I just walked into. I thought it. I was under the impression it was going to be like an 1800s thing, but it's not. It's modern. Apparently, like the story dates back to that time. It's like a modern spin on the story. I'm not familiar with the story, but Paul Mescal is a force. This is the first time I think I've really got the hype for Melissa Barrera. This film is directed by Benjamin Millipede, Natalie Portman's husband, who's a choreographer. And so he does a really good job of like just really making us feel the
Is it a
psyches and
musical?
emotion. It's more of like a dance type thing, but yeah, there's no like song and I think there's like not really any song and dance numbers. There is song and there is dance, but they're not often intertwined. It's more like it feels like it's very expressive. It uses dance as like or like physicality. Like there's like some boxing scenes. It's like uses like music, dance, physicality to convey emotion really, really well. That like Christopher McQuarrie talks about like he often talks about this how stunts and musicals are basically the same thing because they're using different kinds of spectacles to emotionally manipulate you, and I think this is a really good job of that. It feels very classical, which is like the nature of the story, but it also feels like very modern, very elegant, very graceful, and it's very good. I liked it a lot.
Cool.
It's like both characters are like at a crossroads and like they meet up and like they express that through dance, and it's really cool.
That sounds like a good pairing, like Paul Mescal and Melissa Barrera.
I love her. Yeah. I heard she was like phenomenal in this movie. A lot of high praise for her. I loved her, of course, in Scream.
I haven't seen
In the Heights.
She was great there. She's in something else that I loved. Oh, In the Heights. Yeah, you said In the Heights. Two things last year. Great stuff. So big one here. Empire of Light. Did you see the light?
Stars.
I saw part of the light.
Oh no. You saw 3 stars of the light?
Yeah. Olivia Colman is great. Michael Ward is great.
Is it her best performance though?
No.
Okay.
It's like the MCU. Everything is her best performance.
She's not. Well, yeah, she's the lead, but like she's not in a lot of scenes.
Really?
She's definitely the lead of the movie, but I think Michael Ward's pretty much a co-lead. He's like a few scenes short of like a co-lead credit.
I'm glad that Michael
looks
Ward's
great.
doing a
he's
role.
He's great. He's great.
He's fantastic in
He is.
Rock.
He's great in. Oh, is that the
What are you talking about?
The Small Axe movie, Lover's Rock, the Steve McQueen.
Oh yeah. The Steve McQueen, yeah. Michael Ward's really, really good. Toby Jones is like phenomenal. He plays like the projectionist at that little movie theater there, and like you guys have seen Nope. You know that like little rant that Steve Young goes on about the SNL sketch.
Oh yeah.
I think that about like 60 cinema or something like that, and that's just like Toby Jones. He's just like talking about. It's so good. Roger Deakins is great. The score is great. Reznor and Ross is like. I'm kind of glad he ditched Thomas Newman for this one because Thomas Newman's score would have been like very predictable, and Reznor and Ross score is like really good.
I've heard it's like this movie is fine, but like not the best out of anyone involved.
Yeah,
like, it's not Reznor and Ross's best. It's not Deaton's best.
It's not Mendez's best. It's not Coleman's best, but it's certainly not bad.
Well, at least Deakins already got his Oscar.
Yeah, a lot of people.
2 of them.
I was under the impression this would be pretty much autobiographical for Sam Mendes. Autobiographical. I mean, I guess it can be in terms of like the cinema, but like the cinema, like it's not like Cinema Paradiso in the way that I thought it would be, where like everything revolves around the movie theater. More like it's just like you could have made this about any other workplace sans one scene, which was interesting. It was interesting.
It's like not Fableman's where it's like.
No, Fableman's is like much more devoted to Fableman's is much more devoted to films than this is.
Have you seen what was the movie that you hated last year, Josh? The film movie. Sorry with the
Belfast.
B. Belfast. Is it better than Belfast? Have you seen Belfast?
I like Belfast more.
You like Belfast more? Interesting.
Yeah.
Wrong answer.
By hair. I think I have Belfast like 3.5, and this is like a 3. So
interesting. Okay. This one, the next one, I'm looking forward to. All Quiet on the Western Front. One of my favorite historical novels.
And you will not be disappointed then.
Whoa.
Yeah. This is quite good. The story is, it's World War One, but it's adapting a classic text, so it's a little cliche. But then this novel invented the cliches, right?
Exactly.
So,
it's very cliche, but it's very brutal too.
It's very brutal, but it never feels excessive or it never feels gratuitous. In its scope of violence, it's very cinematic. There are a couple moments where I literally had to cover my mouth. I'm like, what am I watching?
In terms of violence?
Not in terms of like, more like gruesome, like Jesus Christ, casualties of war. They're terrible.
Like, is it a bit good tech player?
Sorry?
Is it a bit like technical Marvel?
Yeah, it's very good technically.
Like in terms of like sound, score.
Oh yeah, editing. Very good.
I've heard it. Yeah, might play very well with text, and it could again, teasing for our predictions.
It's
It could slide in that top
it's between
10.
this and Glass Onion for that
This,
Netflix
Glass
pick.
Onion, Woman King. They're all people. A lot of movies are like Vine, Avatar, maybe. So it's interesting. So yeah, I cannot wait for this movie. This comes out in 2 weeks on Netflix. I want to try and see
Oh,
it
it
in
comes
theaters.
out on Netflix?
Oh yeah, this is a Netflix movie.
It's very good.
I
Yeah.
knew it was Netflix, but
Um,
I didn't know it was like this month.
I think it's going October 25th. I could be wrong there. It's like end of the month Netflix release. I hope it goes in theaters, but Netflix hates theaters, so you never know.
Even though Glass Onion is getting 600, that's an embarrassment.
600.
It's better than we thought it would do.
I thought it was going to be.
They should have made it wide. They should have made it wide. I don't know why they're not.
It's crazy.
It would kill wide. It would kill wide.
Yeah. Maybe they'll extend it.
Hopefully, I can see it right now. It's like, an extra week, another extra week. Oh, it's Christmas.
Like everywhere just kept getting extended.
Yeah, I mean that's how movies play. I mean, if you want to win an Oscar, Netflix.
Everything everywhere is still playing here, like 4 screen times at some theaters.
Yeah,
it's insane.
Nice.
My Top Gun is still playing.
Oh, I get to talk about Joyland. I'm so excited.
Yeah, what's Joyland about?
Joyland is about the youngest son in a Pakistani family. It's a film set in Pakistan, made by Pakistani people. So I think it's getting a theatrical release in Pakistan, which is amazing. It's about the youngest son of a very patriarchal family. His wife is expecting a son, and he has no job. So then he's forced to take up a background role as an erotic dancer. And I don't want to say too much about it because it's best to go in blind to this because it's so thematically rich and the characters are just you feel something.
Who's distributing it? Does it have a big distributor?
No, not yet.
No.
I don't even know. It's barely getting a theatrical release in Pakistan. The director talks about how hard it was to get.
Oh, it's an international movie.
Yeah, it's international. I hope it gets some awards love.
Maybe Neon might pick it up next year.
Yeah, Neon picked up How to Build Up a Pipeline, which was big.
What if it's two?
I've heard good things about that movie.
I liked it.
I can't wait to watch it. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Something you said last night. Is that a thriller?
Something you said. No. Something you said last night is a Canadian movie which hails from the amazing Louise de Philippis, who is a trans woman filmmaker, and this is her feature debut. Her short for Nona Anna is on the Canada equivalent of HBO, and it's really good. And so this is about family vacation, an Italian-Canadian family who goes on vacation in Northern Ontario, which is as boring as anything sounds. It sounds very boring, but it's very, very chill, very understated. It's shot really well. It's directed really well. It's just very chill. It feels like a family vacation, and in all the awkward ways, you get some bits of humor there, but it's never overplayed humor. Everything's very understated. This is a very, very chill movie. It's 90 minutes long. It's very chill. I liked it a lot. That's my second time seeing it.
Wow.
I like movies.
I like movies. I like this movie. I like movies. Tells the story of Lawrence, he lives in Burlington, Ontario, which is an hour from downtown, I think. But it's a small little neighborhood, which is really only known for their GO station, their train station. Lawrence is very annoying to everyone around him. He is the definition of film bro. He treats everyone in his life like crap because he thinks he's above everyone because he watched his Paul Thomas Anderson and Robert Altman and all these. It's very, very, very good. It's set in the early 2000s, so then he ends up working at a video store, which is kind of his dream job. And then this is all his goals so that he has enough saved up to buy Punch Drunk Love when it comes out on DVD.
That's fun.
It's very, very it's very Ontario too, because if you're not from Toronto, you won't get some of the jokes, which is kind of fun, but also you can get it because it has enough of the charm. This movie opens up with a home movie recreation of Dickens' A Christmas Carol.
That's good.
It's very, very emotional too, because it's very funny, it's very absurd, and it's also very emotional. It talks a lot about mental health and stuff. And so, this kid is hell-bent on to getting into NYU, and he makes that his whole personality trait, and it's very funny. I could not sell the praises enough. The kid's name is Isaiah Lethington, who I had the privilege of meeting, and the director, Chandler Levac, is absolutely amazing. She's a journalist as well. Her work is amazing. I love this movie. Yeah.
That sounds
good. High praise, yeah.
Yeah, I hope it gets picked up. It's making its way around a lot of film festivals in Canada right now. Last I saw, they were in Nova Scotia, so they're all over, and this is a film that deserves all the love I can give it.
Then How to Blow Up a Pipeline. I've heard a lot of buzz from this. Obviously, Neon.
Yeah, this is fun. It's like Ocean's 11 kind of, but like very indie, and it's shot indie. It's got a like very techno soundtrack to it. It's about, as the title suggests, blowing up a pipeline. And so you got a group of like younger character actors, like I don't know how to pronounce it. Ariella Bear, I think her name is. She's the lead of this movie, and she also co-wrote it. Who else is in this? It's got a whole cast. Like Lucas Gage is in it. It's got a whole cast of people like, oh yeah, I've seen you somewhere, and like they're all given their time to shine here. And it's really
based on a book.
It's based off of like a communist memoir or something, or a manifesto or something like that, which is really cool. But yeah, it's very entertaining. The less you know about it, the better. Go in blind. It's very cool.
Oh, Christine Froseth from I saw her in the Lena Dunham movie Sharpstick.
I saw another Lena Dunham movie in the summer. It was at the festival. Catherine called Birdie with what's her name? Bella Ramsey.
How many movies is she making? Oh, Bella Ramsey from Last of Us.
Yeah, Lena Dunham's been doing a lot.
Is that good? I've heard actually like good things from that.
Her, she's good. But
Catherine called Birdie, I liked it a lot, and then I went into it blind. I didn't know what I was seeing.
Yeah.
And I was kind of shocked when I saw it directed by Lena Dunham at the end. I was like, I kind of like it less now, but no, it was actually quite good. I didn't know it was Lena Dunham. It's quite good. Andrew Scott's really good in that. Glass Onion.
Never heard of this movie.
3.5 stars. What's wrong with you, Arjun?
Yeah.
I had
3.5 stars. Wow.
I had it at 4 the first time I saw it. Okay.
If you saw it twice and he's giving it 3.5.
If you're not a Twitter user, you will not get parts of this movie, which is a little.
Whoa! What do you mean?
Yeah, if you were not like,
Twittery,
if you're not like currently online and in like spaces online, especially Twitter, you will not understand parts of this movie, which is
like film Twitter or just like Twitter in general.
Twitter in general.
Just like social media commentary, is that
a little bit?
Like followers, like yes.
Don't say anything about the plot.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not going to say anything about the plot because I actually didn't watch any of the trailers before I saw this.
That's bullshit.
There was no trailers.
I didn't watch a trailer.
Wow.
I think there was like a 30-second teaser. Yeah. I didn't watch anything. I didn't know anything. Everyone's really good. If I can't even talk about the performances because if I talk about the performances, people will start to know.
Janelle Monáe is the one.
Yeah, I heard Janelle's good.
Yeah, that's already revealing too much if you know a lot about Janelle. That's not even a spoiler me saying that, but like it's also she's very much the co-lead or kind of like
the Ana de Armas.
Pretty much. Yeah. No, not really. Not really. It's not in like the same role that Marta was. As in like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nathan Johnson. Oh my God, the music is so good.
Great.
It's so good. So good.
Okay. Not spoiler. I do have this question. Does the theme come back?
No.
Oh,
it's a different theme.
Interesting. Okay.
Interesting.
Got it.
But yeah.
New theme for every movie though. That sounds fun.
Mm-hmm. There are like hints of it. There are hints of it. Okay. But it feels like very similar.
So you liked it less than the first one, I think, right?
I did, but that's a very high bar to.
Mm-hmm. I've heard right opposite opinions. Like some people like it more.
Yeah, I can see it. It's much more explosive. It's much bigger. It's way more frenetic.
So Josh is saying you're wrong, Arjun.
I think the third act is better than Knives Out. The third act is better than Knives Out's third act, but I think Knives Out succeeds more at the first 2 acts.
Okay.
Then sandwiched between or Fabelmans is in between your 2 screenings of Glass Onion.
Incredible film. Incredible. It's Spielberg magic.
Daddy Spielberg.
Yeah,
is it better than BFG?
Is it better than West Side Story?
About the same. Sorry, hang on. I'll just be 1 second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Fabelmans is one I'm looking forward to seeing.
I'm interested in it.
Yeah, it's one of those movies where I wasn't really interested in it, but then I saw so much buzz, and I'm like, okay, maybe this is like there's something to this movie.
It's the one people's choice at TIFF. So
I hate to leave just as we're on the cusp of finishing this up, but
no worries. Yeah.
Yeah, Biosphere is good. Check it out. All right.
Okay.
Thanks, guys, for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Is that it for his list?
Yeah, those two. Then but yeah, so Fabelmans, it won people's choice. It's the automatic front runner now. But we all know how that goes.
To me. I don't see it winning. I just don't see it in February 2023 it winning Best Picture. I don't see
Belfast won people's choice last year, and that was front runner until
it disappeared. Yeah. It felt like what, third, fourth place. So yeah, I just for some reason I don't see it. I do not see it.
I don't see it. I think it's too. I mean, I get why it's a front runner because it's like crowd pleaser. It's about Hollywood. It's about Spielberg.
But I can just see so many other movies being more widely
We've seen
appealing.
it several times where that passion bit comes through in like February.
Yeah.
Or like if it's Coda, Parasite, Moonlight. Like
like
I think that's gonna be.
What was the Chloe Zhao movie?
Nomadland was like the front runner all the way through though.
That was interesting. Yeah, I'm about to say that was a rare one where it was like
it
ran for a long time. People just dug it. I really liked it, but it's one of those movies that I'll watch it. I'll never see it again. But it was very good. I don't think The Fabelmans is that, but yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. Especially like the stat that recently has always been new people. And of course, Spielberg is having that post West Side Story fame, so you never know.
Yeah.
And he's doing Color Purple soon, right? Is that next year? Color Purple?
I think. Is he? He's not doing that.
Is he not? Oh,
he did the first one.
Oh yeah, you're right. He did the first one. I'm going crazy. Never mind.
Then Glass Onion, we just got news today that they're doing a 1-week theatrical run in AMC, Regal, all the big theater chains.
Cinemark, my theater, Cinemark.
Is that your theater?
I always go there. Yeah.
How dare you betray us here?
I'm not gonna drive in Cincinnati. I have to drive across Kentucky.
There's not one in Cincinnati.
There is one, but it's like there's one like in downtown Kentucky is like right across the bridge from Cincinnati. So it's like 7-8 minutes from my house, but Cinemark is like 5 minutes. It's even closer. Two different directions. And then there's one there's a couple farther away from me. But I mean, it's fine. I always go there for the big movies, but for most of the movies, if I'm not seeing it in IMAX, I'm good.
That makes sense.
So Black Panther, I'll see it AMC. Oh boy.
But yeah, so Glass Onion has that Thanksgiving week in theaters now at the big chains, which personally I didn't think even Netflix would do this. I think they were just gonna do LA, New York, and smaller theaters because that's Netflix.
See, I was the opposite. I know that's Netflix. So I shouldn't be surprised. I should be like you. But all the lead up, as soon as this was bought by Netflix, people immediately were like, awesome for Ryan getting $500 million for Knives Out 2 and 3. But we love the theater experience for Knives Out. Is that going to stay? And immediately it was like, Netflix is about this. Rian Johnson's going to be negotiating for a long theatrical run. I mean, I'm not making that up, right? Like I swore those were articles where it's like people thought it was going to be
I think like
period of time.
In the contract, there might have been something where like, hey, this needs to be in theaters. Like this is a big deal. And I think Jermaine Lucier put out a tweet saying like he heard that before this news today that they were planning a 45-day like bid run.
I wonder what happened. Like, did he not want to make money? I mean, come on.
Or maybe it is 45-day and there's like hyping up the first week for pre-sales.
Maybe.
And they'll keep extending it. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah. So I'm a little bit disappointed, but of course I'll go as much as I can. But again, it's also in a very crowded fucking weekend. Thanksgiving week. Oh, the same week that comes out with Strange New World from Disney. You got Glass Onion. You got isn't Fabelman's Thanksgiving?
Is it?
There's
like
a couple
a week before.
There's a couple late November.
I know Black Panther is like a couple weeks before.
Yeah, Black Panther is in 3 weeks. It's like November 4th. But it just feels. I just remember.
Let me bring up. Let's do it live. Let me bring up the release schedule.
Yeah, please do.
What site do you use?
I have the first showing the .net. I know Carson uses the numbers. Yeah. Thanksgiving we have Strange World, Bones and All, Devotion with Kang himself. What's his name?
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan
I
Majors.
have a dilemma. So on the Sunday day of my festival next week,
Oh yeah,
I do either see Bardo or Devotion. I'm not sure which one to pick.
go see Devotion.
But like Bardo would be cool in a theater.
Go
See
see
cinematography
Devotion.
at least. We'll see.
Go see Kang.
I want to prioritize Netflix movies since they won't be in theaters.
Good point. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bones and All, Devotion, Fableman, Strange World, like all those are coming out November 27th. Look at that.
Here's October.
We'll see in a second here.
Armageddon Time, the 4th.
I don't
Black
know if I should see that. It
Panther,
looks so
11th.
boring.
Fillman's does limited on 11th.
And then expands on Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Expands. So yeah, Fableman.
She said 18th.
She said on the 18th.
But like all of these aren't really competition for Glass Onion.
They're not.
Like
But
only I think
Fableman's
Bones and All
is
and
Bones and
Fableman's are
All.
like Fableman's I would say is like
Strange
the
New World is a
main.
family animation, but you're right, it is different compared to an R-rated comedy.
I didn't know Fableman's was going wide that day. That's like the only one I did see like maybe taking some money away.
Since we're here,
it's also like
it's crazy how empty December is for Avatar. Everybody left.
Oh,
there's no
100%.
competition for Avatar. Zero.
The Whale.
The Whale.
Spoiler, I've heard interesting things about like that might do good.
Yeah.
Oh, the Whitney Houston biopic.
Pass.
Woman Talking does.
Woman Talking is Christmas. Babylon Limited.
Yeah.
Glass Onion, of course. So yeah, I mean, Avatar is going to destroy the competition if there's done, but it's going to destroy the box office until
100%.
February at least. But yeah, let's do some predictions.
Yeah, but also TIFF. Was there any other movies that premiered there? I know Weird premiered there and
I can't remember. Weird Al.
Yeah.
Yeah, heard that was good.
Woman Talking, was that Telluride? We already talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do some predictions. Let's do the main topic here. So I'm gonna bring up my Gold Derby real quick. Let's start with want to start with pitcher?
Sure. What do you have in what number one? Oh, you have the right answer for number one. I like that.
Yeah. This is my 10 right now.
Everything Babylon number 2.
I think never count Chazelle.
I keep watching the trailer. I'm like, this is going to be too. Is the scale going to be too big? It's going to be too.
I think that's only a trailer thing because, like,
okay.
you know, Chazelle definitely has like we know he's going to bring it with story and character. Like, I think they're just showing the extravagance and the spectacle in the trailer to like real people in. Maybe I don't know, but like I think that one's going to hit.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a guaranteed lock from picture.
Oh yeah.
Fableman's 3.
Fableman's I've at 3 because I don't see it winning. Like what we said.
But it's gonna be one of those movies that gets nominated for a lot of.
It's
things.
a lot for a nom for sure.
You'll get picture.
I think
director,
these top 6 are like lots right now. The top 6.
I agree, 100%.
Yeah. Then 7 to 10 is where it gets interesting. I think Tar will make it because
I think so too. I'm excited to see it. Hopefully, it doesn't play as a Spencer, but I don't think so.
It's people are saying it's more accessible than Spencer, which is like okay. And I have Glass Onion in right now. We'll see where that stands after the release. Yeah, because
Onion.
I think it's yeah, I think it's Netflix pick right now over All Quiet, but we'll see how they both like play out.
Yeah, I think those are the 2 biggest contenders for Netflix, at least in the best picture quality.
Yeah, since Bardo's done.
Usually there is an international film in best picture. Sometimes. And you're having Triangle of Sadness be that international film.
It's technically, it is international. It's like what? I forget where he's from.
Austrian?
Something like that.
But European.
I have a Triangle of Sadness in. I know it's starting to drop a little bit, but I am like it is premiering soon, so it is getting a bit of that hype back up.
It's a goodbye.
Yeah. Then She Said Eyes haven't in here right now because it could be Spotlight, and that's all I'm going off of right now.
It could be, but I think that's a negative for it. It looks too much like Spotlight, and I think we've seen that already.
There's also that like bad press with the Brad Pitt stuff right now.
What's the Brad Pitt stuff?
Like the allegations from Angelina Jolie, like the abuse allegations, and the fact that he's the producer on the movie.
Oh wow, I haven't heard anything about that.
But like it's Hollywood, so I don't think that matters.
It's Hollywood stuff. People have been trying to
Sadly.
attack my boy Brad Pitt for ages. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, that's interesting. I would, from my opinion, I don't have a list or anything, but I could
We
see
would
All
have
Quiet.
Derby, what they have.
Okay, yeah.
So left side is what Old Derby has.
Oh, you took out the whale.
I don't think it's Janin. I think that's just actor makeup. Maybe screenplay.
Like that's a good combination for a picture nom though.
I know, but like I've heard way too though that and Empire of Light and the Sun are like way too divisive.
Yeah, where it's good. Brendan Fraser's great, but the film's just good. Yeah, I don't think Empire of Light is making it in at all. I think I would put Woman King above it.
Woman King, I'm like close to putting in, but I just want to see the She Said reactions.
Yeah, Woman King just seems so weird to me. I liked it a lot, but I just can't see it as the best picture nom. I hope so, but I just can't right now.
Then yeah, the Sun is dead.
Sun is completely dead. Why is that so high up here?
Mostly dead.
That should be way far below. Put that below.
Glass Onion has been so low on here, and I don't know why. On Old Derby.
Yeah, they think no Netflix film is getting close here. They don't even have All Quiet there. Wow.
Yeah. Elvis. I'm starting to think Elvis could sneak in, but I don't know. We just have to see how Avatar and Black Panther do first. Because if Avatar and Black Panther like don't get in, I could see Elvis sneaking in to be that like second blockbuster.
I could see that, but I can't see a world where Elvis gets in over a Black Panther, over a Avatar, over a Glass Onion, which seem to be more widely accessible. So we'll see.
But yeah, Avatar I think has the potential. Black Panther, which is way down.
Amsterdam's dead, right?
Amsterdam's dead. Yeah. Like controversy aside, even that movie is just not getting the reviews. It's like very mid. Till, I think just an actress play.
I'm so conflicted by Till. We'll get to this in Best Actress. I want to see it, but at the same time, I don't.
I've heard it's a lot less like torture porny than
it's more tasteless, more tasteful. I mean,
yeah, that's at least the Oscar expert said.
That's what I heard. I keep hearing that. I keep hearing rave reviews, and even like if you go to the theaters, the director talks about the movie before your showing starts, and the director she said like we cut away when we get to like the graphic scenes, which I like. Good. Yeah. But it's the same reason like I haven't seen Underground Railroad. It's just those kind of topics don't really do it for me, but I'm happy for her. I hope she goes all the way. We'll see.
White Noise is too weird. Armageddon Time has been done since 10.
Yeah. Pinocchio is winning Best Animated.
Pinocchio might sneak in if like all of these other ones don't get in, but
I do love Del Toro. Somehow Nightmare Alley made it in there.
That's true. But it's animated, so like it's more niche.
Nope.
All of these are like all done.
I like Bones. I would have liked Bones and All to make it in there.
I think it has a chance. We'll get to it, but it has a chance in another category too. Yeah.
So what's next? What Best Actor or Actress?
Actress, yeah. Or no, director.
Director, yeah, you're right.
So I have Ruben Östlund.
Those three are locks. I think maybe those four. Maybe those four are locks.
This is that fifth slot.
Some people are taking the Daniels out and putting in the Tar director.
I think Todd Field could it in, but it's, again, we have to see how it plays.
How it plays, like,
exactly. If it's Spencer or if it's
Todd Field could get in. Martin McDonough.
Because I know people had like Pablo Larraín on for Spencer like for a while before until it premiered. Martin McDonough has been rising. I think it's possible because Banshees has been like the reception has been so good for that movie.
I agree. That's what I said too. Like Martin McDonough, that fifth spot. I'm worried for the Daniels, but I hope they make it in just because
I think Daniels like it's right? If it. I think it has a good shot to win picture, and if that's the case, then I think they have to go.
If the Daniels get like Denis Villeneuve like last year, that'd
be awful. James Cameron. I mean, anything's possible, I guess.
Totally.
I think I just have Ruben Östlund because they like doing that international pick.
100%.
And if I have it in picture, I'm putting him in director.
So you're putting him over Park Chan?
I think that movie has the more buzz, but Decision to Leave is like releasing soon, so that could change in
I'm so hyped for Decision.
Yeah, so it's playing at an indie theater near me. I might go check it out.
I'm catching up. Oh, this weekend?
I think like next week.
Next week, okay. I still have no theaters near me that's playing it. But I'm going to catch up on some Park Chan Wook films like Thirst and Handmaiden, and there. So
Yeah, I haven't seen a single one. I need to watch Handmaiden.
Oh yeah, his Vengeance trilogy is incredible. Florian Deller out, of
Gina
course.
Price, Bythewood. I
I
mean,
don't think
maybe,
so.
but I don't think
I
so.
think the movie's great. I wouldn't say that the direction was the big standout.
No.
Bardo, no.
Yeah, I think these four are like 3 are definitely locked. Daniels, I think, are mostly locked. Then this is at this slot.
Yep.
I have Giselle at 1 because, like, personally, I think Babylon looks like the more directory movie over Woman Talking or Filmins.
Definitely not over the Daniels, but I don't know. I don't know if I see the Daniels.
I don't think Daniels will win. Yeah, that's the thing.
But Daniels easily should win, but I think Damien will win.
Yeah.
It's a good get there. Good get there. Or Steven. In between Damien and Steven.
It could be Spielberg as like a last hurrah. Like, because could be like his swan song type of thing, but we'll see. Best actress.
The interesting category here. Let's talk about this. I think it's a 3-way race between Michelle, Kate,
unless
I would say Danielle
Margot Robbie does supporting.
Yeah, I would say Danielle over. I would put Danielle at 3, given all the crazy buzz. Margot, though, that's a wait and see. Because you're right. The conversation now is
they still have Michelle Williams here.
Is Margot gonna play supporting or lead? What do
I don't know why they would put her in supporting. Like, it's obvious that Giselle always has 2 leads. It's gonna be Diego Calva and Margot Robbie.
I agree.
The trailers made that obvious to me.
It'd be Margot and Diego. Brad is supporting. Everybody else is supporting, basically. Yeah. So I don't know. People say Margot has some people are saying Margot has a better shot in supporting. With we'll get to that in a second, but I don't think so. I think she could be like a 5th, maybe in supporting, but so you still have Olivia Colman here. I see.
I still have Olivia Colman here because they always nominate Olivia Colman. Like, the past 4 years, she's on a nom. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah,
they love her. Even like Arjun said, it's not her best performance, but I think she'll still do a nom. And I think Danielle Deadwyler. Obviously, that movie just premiered or got like the embargo lifted for it. I think there's a lot of good hype for her. I'm just trying to.
Yeah. Sorry. I think Danielle can definitely. People saying Danielle could win. Like, Next Best Picture saying Danielle could win, but I still am hoping for Michelle can go the long way.
I think she has a narrative right now.
Formidable. The whole Kate thing is like, are they going to give her the win again? But I think after the whole giving Frances McDormand 3 wins, like they can give her 3 wins. So I wouldn't be surprised if Kate wins. But yeah, I would say Viola over Olivia, but I haven't seen Empire of Light. And you're right. The Olivia Colman hype is way too strong. And everybody else, 0 chance. This is our 5, or this is our 6.
I don't know. I think Carey Mulligan or
Michelle.
Naomi Ackie could sneak in, possibly. But
we'll see. But I forgot Michelle Williams. Michelle Williams could get into that 5th spot.
If they ignore the campaign supporting, they just put her in a lead like they did with Judas and Black Messiah. Because I remember Judas and Black Messiah. Keith Stanfield was campaign and lead, then they just plopped him in supporting last minute. They could do that here.
So Michelle should be supporting, you're saying, but she's going to be playing in lead.
Right? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But either way, I could see why they have her at 3. I think our 4 is locked. I think our 4 is locked. If Margot makes a crazy decision to go supporting, that changes a little bit. But let's see here. So this is our 4.
I don't think Michelle Williams gets in.
This is our 4.
If she's the lead, I don't think she gets in.
I think the 5 could be, instead of Olivia, could be Viola. I think the 5 could be Michelle instead of Olivia. But if Margot leaves, then just add in Michelle and Olivia or Viola.
Then if she said premieres really well, then it could be Carey Mulligan.
She said as well. That's very curious. That's on the bubble where it can go either way. It could be,
and I think Naomi Ackie will get a SAG nomination, but won't get in here.
People were saying Olivia Colman can go get the BAFTA run and just seal the deal there. So that's very curious.
SAG always nominates the musical biopic choices. Who was the last? Jennifer Hudson for Respect. She got
that
in
was
there.
crazy.
Yeah.
So Nomiaki definitely is a shot there. Put her above Blonde, definitely. Weird. So
I
yeah,
mean,
what's
it's
next?
weird. Blonde is bad.
Yeah, no chance I'm seeing that shit.
Okay, best actor. I
This
think
is a wrap.
yeah, it's done. Donezo.
This is the 5.
Unless Killers of the Flower Moon somehow just releases like last minute, then it's done.
Oh yeah, or Emancipation.
Yeah, I don't know.
Even if that releases, I don't think. Yeah. So yeah, this is our 5. Tom Cruise could play a spoiler against Hugh or Diego. Yeah. Those 3 are easy locks.
Mostly Hugh because Sun has just dropped so much.
Sun has dropped so much. Hugh is on a thin thread. Maverick is just skyrocketing. I would die. Exactly. I would be in tears if Tom Cruise was not me. I would love that. I would love it.
I don't see him that performance as like Oscar.
But Tom is my guy. He's my guy. I love it.
This category is like really weak this year. So
yeah, Diego is on a thin thread as well. But you always want to have your Damien actor.
Because exactly, Damien is a very good actor.
You say that, but then we get like First Man. Nothing happened there.
That wasn't as showy. It wasn't as
very subdued.
Oscar baity.
So I think the spoilers are going to be Tom, Bill. That's about it. Yeah.
Bill Nye, I still don't. I saw that at Sundance. It's a great performance. I don't see it happening, but we'll see. Santanho maybe, but Broker's not even wasn't even submitted by Japan.
So I think it's a wrap. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Then I think Chevrolet is 2023 because if it is this year, I think I've heard good enough buzz from Calvin Harrison Jr. where he could spoil.
Oh, true.
But I think that could be a next year thing.
Yeah. Everything else, it's a wrap.
Everything else is done. Yeah.
Yeah. Done.
Will Smith. Okay, Will Smith. I don't see it happening.
I don't see it happening. Not that he's just bad or I don't even think controversy aside, I just don't see that movie getting play.
I don't see it.
Looks a bit too action oriented.
Brendan Fraser has it in the bad.
Yeah, has it in the bad.
Wild how Austin Butler is still 2 or 3.
Yeah, they love that musical stuff.
Crazy.
And I heard he's great. I will see him on HBO Max soon. I still haven't seen it.
Yeah.
It's on my HBO Max watch list. Supporting actress. This gets interesting.
Very interesting.
So you have Janelle in the top 5 here. Surprise.
I have her in still. I've always had a feeling that
so you're taking out Hong Chao from the Whale.
Will do better.
Or
I don't see the Whale getting much besides Brendan Fraser.
Okay, interesting. But I think hopefully this 4 is a lock. I mean, I don't know about Carrie Condon. I haven't seen Banshees, but I heard she's good.
Yeah. Stephanie Hsu, I think, is I hope she gets in.
I hope she gets in. She's amazing. I'm happy that Gold Derby still has her so high too.
Yeah. Vanessa Kirby's done.
Sadie might not be done. Could be surprised.
I don't know.
Could be a surprise.
I think Hong Chao is the more likely, but
I think
could
so
be
too,
Ceci Buckley last year, or it just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah, you're like, oh wow, okay, yeah. Jean Smart, Babylon, maybe because it's Jean Smart. She's incredible. Thuso Bidu, high chance.
If that movie gets Best Picture, it's possible.
It's possible. We'll see how it plays at SAG and PGA, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Jamie Lee
Curtis not happening.
Janelle Monáe. I'm hearing it.
That buzz has been there even before the film premiered, and with this theatrical run, I think Glass Onion has even more of a chance to get into White Awards play
for that 1 week. Yes,
it will get extended. If not, but still, even being in AMC and stuff, whereas I didn't think it would even do that.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. We'll see. But I think after Monet, it's pretty much done. We'll see. At least Janelle Monáe would probably get Golden Globe comedy actress like Ana de Armas did.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't watched Golden Globe in years now, so you never know. There, are they even airing this year? Are they airing this year?
They're doing a ceremony then, on NBC.
Wow. But that has no play. So if you get a Golden Globe, congrats. But
yeah, I think it's between Foy and Buckley.
That's what it's looking like. Just like
I have Foy over because I've heard she's
it's just what we heard.
Showy performance.
Yeah, can't wait to see it at Christmas. For me, at least.
Yeah, I'm seeing it next week or 2 weeks.
Lucky.
Okay.
I mean, I'm to Cincinnati doing nothing.
Is there a Cincinnati Film Festival? There has to be.
There is, but it's just not like for big stuff. Not for any of the Oscar stuff. Supporting actor, also a wrap.
Kai Kwan has this in the bag.
Kai Kwan has in the bag.
He
Brendan
has
Gleeson
the
has
performance. He has the narrative. Like I think it's done.
Gleeson can play. I can see Gleeson get a lot in the critical
I don't have him in yet.
You don't even have Gleeson in. Whoa!
Because I'm holding on to Brian Tyree Henry because that could be like coming up through the credits groups like Paul Rissy or who's the last year? Troy Kotzer. He could be that pitch.
He's definitely not Troy Kotzer.
I don't know.
Troy is Kei-Hua Kwan.
Coda wasn't a big deal until February after credits groups.
True, but oh my god, I don't see that happening.
Same with
Paul Dano out. I just realized that as well. So you have Judd Hirsch over Paul. Yeah, I don't think we're getting 2 Fableman awards. We're not getting 2, which is why
Judd Hirsch has been the more talked about performance, even though it's only 10 minutes.
Yeah,
but Paul Dano seems more understated.
Yeah, I agree. But Brendan, dude, that's like my second.
I don't know. I mean, we'll see.
I put him over Pitt and Brian Tyree.
Yeah, I think it probably will happen, but I just have him in just that effort buzz.
Just in case. Yeah. You never know. But yeah, this is our top, 4 or 5 right there.
Yeah, Ben Whishaw, people are saying it's fantastic performance that should win. Yeah.
But I think they might just award it to the actress instead of awarding him. But he'll get the nomination anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kei Kwan is a wrap.
He has the excellent narrative. That's his first movie.
He's a great person. It's one of those people you'll see in the interviews. He'll give the speeches. You're like, oh, I love this guy. His charisma, and then a rap. Yeah.
And it's like a worthy performance. That one line is
one line.
I walked out of the movie theater. Ceremony, I bet.
Yeah, I walked out of the movie theater. I was like, that was my favorite scene of the year. I don't know if any scene will beat that in terms of any movie. And so far, it's still my top 5 scenes of the year. So it's just it's a touching. It encapsulates the whole movie. I love it. So yeah, again, the supporting actor, not that exciting. It's very down to the war and supporting actress and the war and the best actress. So yeah. What's next?
Then we have screenplays. Ooh.
Oh yeah, Bones and All. There we go.
I put Bones and All on because adapted is looking kind of weak.
I agree. Yeah,
Bones and All is getting a lot of hype from New York.
I think this is our 5 right here. Oh, you don't have She Said on here.
I don't yet, but I'm sure I have Top Gun right now.
Okay, and the Sun's a rap. Why is the Sun even here?
Yeah, it's done.
They had the Sun in the
White
top
Noise
5.
Too weird. Living not happening.
I can see White Noise getting in. I heard it's weird, but people like Oscar.
I'm thinking when indie things didn't get in, and I think that's being compared somewhere.
Possibly, but I heard Oscar per se it's very Baumbach.
Did Marriage Story get in?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Right. I thought so. I thought it got the screenplay, actress, actor.
Picture. Yeah, misdirector. That was one I missed.
Misdirector, which is crazy, in my opinion. Yeah, Bones and All. Very excited. Woman Talking. It's a wrap. Yeah,
it's a wrap.
Glass Onion. Why is Glass Onion adapted again? I'm always confused about that. Is it because Agatha Christie, or is it sequel?
It's a sequel. I think sequel is automatically or just adapted.
Okay, I'm always curious about that.
Yeah. Same with Top Gun Maverick. Yeah.
Oh, okay. True.
But yeah, I don't think Top Gun has the best screenplay, but it's just because there's nothing else, which is why I put it in. Whereas The Whale, I think, even though it's fallen in other places, I think it still has the screenplay here because it's not that competitive of a category.
I agree. Yeah. Talking Onion, Whale, Bones and All.
Like I've said, She Said could come in. I might.
They have Bones and All very low. Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean it is genre, but screenplays where these genre movies come in. So
yeah, true.
Get Out, Worst Person in the World. These genre smaller movies could spoil in screenplay sometimes.
100%. Yeah, I think once it comes out, it'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, the script is crazy.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah, because I want Bones and All to get something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then. Yeah,
very exciting category, but kind of in the wrap as well.
Way more competitive.
Way more competitive, and I love this. Oh, your nominees are fantastic. Your Decision to Leave's in there.
I have it in because I think it will come in somewhere, and it'll be like the worst person pick, where
Oh, okay.
All Quiet will probably win foreign film, but they might just give it a nomination.
Oh, All Quiet can be best adapted. We didn't even talk about that.
Oh,
It's a very famous book. I love that book. Is it even in there? Where's it? Oh, wow.
So low.
So low.
Let me do some adjusting right now. Take off Top Gun. I'm putting on Quiet.
Yeah, I think that's a high chance. Even though it's foreign, maybe that's why. I'm not sure.
Well, we had 2 foreign. We had to Drive My Car in
true.
original last year, then or whatever. They're both in screenplay last year, so that's why that thinking got me like, let me put Decision to Leave on here just in case.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, Decision to Leave, I can't wait to see again. But Banshees original, I heard that's super good. Fablemans, of course, Babylon, everything. Those 3 are locks. Yeah. But 4 and 5 is like, the 5 you can go anywhere. You can get
Tar could it in.
Get Tar.
Triangle of Sadness could it in.
Could get in. Yep.
And Bardo done. Bardo
Doubt
done.
it.
Cha-Cha, I don't know why it's so high.
Yeah. They have all that above Decision. Crazy.
Yeah, weird.
I'm excited for the menu.
Nope could spoil, but I don't see that.
I don't think so either.
The Menu is one where I've heard like nothing but great things about, and that has like a really wild, twisty screenplay that it could come out of like nowhere. Maybe it gets like a lot of critics noms in screenplay that it like comes up in the 5 maybe, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see there.
Yeah. Amsterdam done. Don't worry, darling, done.
Actually, don't worry. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding. Not happening. Sorry.
I think everywhere this is like it's most locked in the win.
When you think of an original movie, you think of Everything Everywhere, right?
Exactly.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a fantastic list here, Josh. I cannot wait for these Oscars.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a fun Oscar season. I keep saying that.
It's gonna be a good season.
We keep doing these, and again, a supporting lead actress. I think the actress categories are very exciting.
We're not done.
Very exciting.
We're not done.
Oh, what's next?
I tapped out all of my predictions for every category.
Oh wow!
So let's move over to my little Word document. Let me do this real quick. But yeah, this award season is gonna be fun. These movies are great.
Yeah, I agree. Could be a 2019 scenario again. Very exciting.
Give me 1 second.
Okie dokie. I think I'll head out here within 10 to 15 minutes. So
got it. Just let me go through these real quick.
Cool. Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, score can be exciting. What else do we have in here? Some of the editing. So I think this is where we can see the Top Gun stuff, maybe.
Starting with cinematography.
Cinematography, Top Gun. Oh, it's cinematography for Top Gun.
I have, because like they keep talking about how they put the camera in the planes.
True. Yeah.
And that's a big selling
cinematography point. Is just not shots. Yeah, it's about how you position the camera and everything. So
Babylon, it's Wena Sandrin, that's a done deal. Fablemans, it's Janusz Kaminski, done deal. Avatar, I think they put it in because I think the first one,
it won.
Like, the first movie won cinematography. The Top Gun, like we said, Bardo, I still have in because it looks gorgeous.
I think that's out. Like, I would put All Quiet over there.
I don't know. Yeah, I have All Quiet as 6.
I would put the 6 on the 5, but
Black Panther also looks gorgeous. That could
gorgeous. It just feels like Coogler's just upgrading himself. It looks great.
And Empire of Light is Deakins. Never count out Deakins. He could think in here. Batman. Then I have RRR as a possibility.
Something in the way. RRR, great. Yeah. RRR is definitely getting nominated in one of the upcoming categories.
It has to be in here somewhere. It's campaigning the fuck out of like Hollywood right now. So
yeah.
Okay, then we have editing.
Again, I think that's an easy lock and win for everything, right?
It's one of the most like interestingly edited films I've ever seen, and a lot of people
big
think
time.
that.
Babylon, like we talked about, the extravagance, the trailer alone, like, oh wow, these
and
quick
Tristel
shots.
editing is always on point.
Oh, good point. Yeah,
Top Gun, it's an action movie.
Yeah.
Women Talking, I've heard, has good editing also.
Okay. Fablemans,
and same with Fablemans.
I think the only other option here could be again All Quiet.
All Quiet, because it's a war movie.
Exactly. That's the only
maybe Glass Onion if it does really well.
I hope so. Ryan is very underrated for his editing, even like The Last Jedi editing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I've heard Decision to Leave is like
I really hope that.
I've heard really good editing.
I've heard really good. So this is an exciting category.
Yeah,
very exciting.
These tests this year are really interesting.
Yeah,
production design.
Babylon. I think that's
Babylon,
winning because
Hollywood,
old Hollywood. Yeah,
main
it wins
one.
1940s, whatever's from 1950s, 60s. Yeah,
Yeah, Avatar. It's Avatar. Black
yeah. Black
Panther is
Panther.
Black Panther.
Black
Black Panther
Panther.
won,
It
right?
won this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And I have Glass Onion on right now because like just from the trailer, everything about those sets look so good.
do you have what do you think about Everything Everywhere? I mean, it's not like
I
the
don't.
one location movie, but it is just like
It's
that big
the fact
building.
that it has that narrative that it's like they shot the whole movie in one like abandoned building that it could sneak
Yeah,
in.
it could sneak in there. Yeah,
That's why I have it at 7.
R
It's
should
war
win this,
movie.
but it's not going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another honorable mention to the Monsters because that has unbelievable production design.
Oh wow, cool. Didn't even hear about that.
Visual
Visual
effects.
effects.
Avatar has is in the bad. Ever since I saw
I
that
think
footage
so
at
too.
D23, it is insane.
The water and the effects, Evan. Oh my gosh.
It looks good though.
I'm
like
kidding.
the
I'm kidding.
underwater
Yeah.
effects look
Yeah.
incredible.
I saw some clips on Twitter that's been leaked. I'm like, okay, wow, this looks really good.
Yeah.
I could definitely see Avatar at least winning this one for sure.
Then Everything Everywhere because of the whole grassroots nature of it.
Pinocchio with
They love
animation,
that
but it is
native-
stop motion. So.
Stop motion. I think Coraline got in. A lot of these stop motion movies did
Okay.
in the visual effects.
No,
so.
in best picture, in a visual.
I think it could show up somewhere.
Yeah, the UFO.
It has fucking incredible visual effects. Like, come on.
Batman. I don't think any Marvel movies getting in there. Sorry, Doctor Strange.
Besides Black Panther.
Black Panther. Oh yeah, duh. Black Panther.
Yeah. But yeah,
RR should get in there. But okay.
RR honestly could get in over Nope, but we'll see.
We'll see. That fifth spot's interesting because I don't think Nope's a lock, but those other ones are very. Again, war films, All Quiet could sneak in for a lot of these texts.
Exactly. Yeah.
So yeah.
Original score.
One of my favorite categories.
Justin Hurwitz. He doesn't miss.
Does not miss. Nope.
Filmons, John Williams, of course. Woman Talking, Hilder, John Jontier.
Oh yeah.
I butchered that name. I'm sorry.
That's the Joker.
Joker composer.
Yeah.
Pinocchio. It's Alexander Desplat. So of course it probably would in. Then I have Woman King here because it's Terrence Blanchard. He's got in twice. He got in for Defy Bloods, even though that movie missed everything.
And we loved it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot the score for the Five Bloods, but they love him apparently. Okay, interesting fact.
Yeah, and Batman. Of course,
Batman, I really want to get in there.
I think Batman could get in or Black
Something
Panther.
in the way.
Tar, I've in here because it's Hilder Jen. She could do it impossible double.
You mentioned her for what movie again? Woman Talking.
Woman Talking.
Okay. Yeah. Empire of Light. Who's the Empire of Light?
Reznor and Ross.
Yeah, and Arjun loved that one. So
yeah, I've heard better things about their store for Bones and All, which could maybe sneak in.
Yeah, this is an exciting category. I love score.
Yeah, stores are great.
Now this is where Top Gun wins. And RR gets a nom. Yeah.
I think it will get in here for not too.
Please, they have to perform this like Patrick Williams said.
That'd be so cool.
I would love to see the dance and everything. I would love it. It's one of my favorite scenes
then,
the entire year.
Nobody Like You from Turning Red is a hit.
Big famous film. Yeah, for sure. Black Panther ?
Because we don't know the song, but all the stars, whatever, it was all the stars, right? That got in the other year.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the high likelihood.
Applause because it's Diane Warren, and Diane Warren always gets nominated.
Oh, I heard Oscars talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah, she's the songwriter that everything she does for movies gets nominated. Last year, there was a random Glenn Close Mila Kunis movie. She did a song for it, and that got in.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think it could happen. I want This Is a Life from Everything Everywhere because that song is so good.
I don't remember that song. Where's that play at?
It's the end credits song.
End credits, okay.
Yeah, the Marry Me.
Everything else is rap. It's a rap.
I think
Love is not love from Bros. Yeah.
I want that in so bad. That sounds so good.
And, from White Noise or Bros?
From Bros.
Yeah, Bros. That was so good and very touching. I love Bros. Everybody go see Bros.
Then Carolina is the Taylor Swift song. So it's in. I don't know.
The Swift fans are gonna, luckily this isn't a popular vote.
Then yeah. I mean, this is a thing where we don't really see what happens here until right before nominations happen after the year because it's such a wild card until then.
Yeah, song is really weird, but Maverick seemed to be like the.
It's Lady Gaga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, Lady Gaga.
It's not the best song from the movie. I think that
If there was
the song during
100
the beach is
people
fun.
in the room, Tom Cruise would be that one person.
But I think the beach song from Maverick is better.
Was better, yeah, a bit more memorable.
It's not eligible for some reason. So.
Yeah, weird. Is that it? Oh, sound.
Top Gun.
It's Top Gun. Yeah, this is a wrap. Top Gun, All
Quiet because it's a war movie. Avatar does Avatar.
Nope.
Babylon does Hollywood. Nope. I think it could is very most likely didn't hear.
Batman, that rev on that engine, beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Sound design in Nope is so good.
It's so great. So oh my god,
it's so good.
I don't want to get into spoilers, but some scenes.
I was at RR at that 10 because I don't think it would end yet, but it could have that
It could. If I was in the academy, I put RR and everything. But yeah, you're right.
Costume design.
Babylon, of course. They love that old timey shit. Black Panther looks stunning. Fableman's again, like that old timey stuff.
Yeah. Michelle Williams, Bob. Woman King. I have Mrs. Harris as Paris because I love that movie and the costumes are incredible.
Yeah, no, you told me about that one.
It's about costumes.
So but realistically,
it should be like a Cruella.
Everything everywhere. Elvis or everything everywhere. Yeah.
I hope it's everything everywhere because just for
that scene where she
Shu's costumes alone.
Oh my god.
How they did the hair, make the word on her forehead. Come on.
Perfect.
So good.
Perfect.
Hair makeup.
Easily.
Again,
no contest.
I want everything everywhere. The Whale, yeah. It's Brendan Fraser's winning. He's got it.
And this is coming right along with it. Yep.
Batman for Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell disappeared. Yeah.
Elvis for Tom Hanks, even though it's not that great. Babylon because all the weird makeup Margot Robbie has probably, and because it's just a crazy Hollywood movie. Then Black Panther, because
Because Black Panther.
All Quiet, I put it sits because it's a war movie. It could be
you never know
on their faces. Eds, I wanted it in because the makeup they put on Mia Goth was really good.
Mia Goth and the old lady. Yeah.
Yeah. The Munsters should get in it. In.
You love that movie.
Animated feature. Pinocchio. I think if it's as good as we think it is, it hasn't bad.
And again, they love Del Toro.
Yeah.
At least the
Academy does. Passion project for him.
Yep.
It's Turning Red, great.
Straight Road.
Love that movie.
It's the November Disney movie.
Disney pitch, yeah.
November Disney always gets nominated.
My Father's Dragon is the next cartoon saloon movie. They did
on Apple.
Wolfwalkers. I think it might be Apple, but I know Wolfwalkers. That movie's great. And
I heard about that. Yeah.
And I have Marcel in because if it qualifies, I want Marcel in because I love that movie. But realistically, it'll probably be Wendell and Wild because it's stop motion and it's Henry Selick.
We heard a little bit divisive things on Wendell and Wild, or maybe I don't know. I saw a couple weird reviews.
The story is not the best.
Yeah, but the animation, of course, is great. So that could come in there. I still need to see CBs. I hope Bad Guys gets nominated. I love Bad Guys. It's my favorite. Wow.
You like it more than Turning Red?
Yes.
I don't understand that.
Turning Red for sure.
Okay.
But Puss in Boots 2, maybe Lightyear's a wrap.
Yeah, Puss in Boots 2 is DreamWorks always that one pitch that could.
DreamWorks is Christmas. Yeah. It'll be fresh in people's minds.
International feature. I have Decision to Leave winning right now.
Oh, overall quiet.
Because here's the thing. I don't think All Quiet will be the big player that people think it will. That's why I don't have it in picture yet.
You think it'll be too quiet?
In my other categories, we will be too quiet. Also, it's a remake. I don't know.
True.
But very well could win. Very well could do that.
I would recommend checking out the 1931 film All Quiet. I saw that in my European history class in college. Really good.
Yeah.
Decision to Leave, of course, I cannot wait. Once again, Close. I heard really good things.
Close is A24, I believe.
Yeah.
The Quiet Girl.
I haven't heard the Quiet Girl.
Oscars expert put it on their predictions. They heard that really good stuff from Ireland. Then Holy Spiders showed up at all the festivals, so I think that could have been. Bardo still could maybe sneak in here, but we'll see.
Yeah, maybe.
And Corsage is the festival pitch, same as Argentina. Yeah. And documentary feature, I think it's the last one I have. I still have Fire Love at number 1 because I love that movie so much. Yeah, except all the Beauty and the Bloodshed is getting a lot of like good buzz from TIFF, so that could be the number 1. Moonades Daydream is the David Bowie documentary. I saw it; it's good. I probably did then. Senior, I think was just announced recently. It's
that's for Netflix.
Robert Downey Senior documentary. The Navalny won the documentary Sundance Award. Yeah,
I remember
and
that.
It's
that's on HBO
relevant
Max, right?
because it's about Russia and stuff. Yeah. Same with Icarus. That could be a reason why that it's in Descendant. Heard good things from Sundance. And Lucy and Desi is the Amy Poehler Lucille Ball documentary, so that could get in too.
Cool.
But yeah, that's it. Some early predictions for you. This award season is shaping up to be really exciting.
Yeah, I agree. Once again, cannot wait. Especially these under the radar, these smaller categories like cinematography, editing. Very exciting. They all better play the ceremony. I think they will.
They won't make the same mistake again.
They won't do that again. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, this was fun. Love doing these. We'll do one every month.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow.
Didn't mean to do that.
I see it on this.
Yeah, so thanks for joining us for another episode of That Indescribable Feeling.
No problem.
Award season podcast.
I love doing these. You guys can find me at Harris EV9 on Twitter. On this channel, we'll be doing some more commentaries for Halloween coming up. We'll be doing some House of the Dragon stuff tomorrow.
Tomorrow, same time as right now, we'll be doing our part 1 discussion for Hot D.
Hot D.
For before the big time jump is where we'll be going up to.
Can't wait for that.
And that'll be fun.
Excited. Of course, again, find me on Twitter at Harris EV9. I'll be on later tonight on Nathan Rodenhaus's channel doing a review on Andor. Can't wait for Andor. Nice. Episode 5 yesterday was amazing, fantastic.
Great episode.
So we'll be doing that tonight. And again, see me on here tomorrow.
Yeah, and you can find me down there at Josh D. Woodbury on Twitter. And you'd find this podcast at WHFG Podcast on Instagram and Twitter for show announcements and updates and all that kind of stuff. Our next episode, like I said, tomorrow, Friday, October 7th, we'll be doing our part 1 discussion for House of the Dragon. Phenomenal show. That should be a fun one to tune into.
Love it.
And future stuff will probably be a lot of horror stuff this month. I know we want to do a Malignant commentary because that movie is wacky and that'll be a fun thing to do. And Trick or Treat will probably be like towards the end of the month, getting those Halloween vibes.
Yeah.
I know we've been talking about doing an episode of We Come to This Place to Range for horror movies, which could be cool.
That's going to be hard.
Be very hard. There's so many good ones.
Yeah.
And will I put Hill House on that list? We'll see.
Oh wow, we're putting everything TV included?
I don't know.
Oh boy.
Probably not, but I still
Hill House is iconic.
We'll get fraud there.
We'll see. Yeah.
But yeah, fun stuff for this channel to go forward. So as always, Heartbreak feels real good right here